I do have to apologise to God again because I lost it a bit. But every time I see that guy, he just lies constantly out his mouth. It's like lied, lied, just believing his own nonsense coming out his mouth, and he's just lying and lying and lying. And people are, oh, Andrew Tate's really good, and I'm like, that guy just lies constantly. Just a constant river of lies. And how do you not see it? The guy's a tool. He needs to repent and find Jesus. Like everything with him is you. And if you don't agree with him, if you're arguing, oh, violence, because he's got no intelligence. He's dumb. You all think he's smart. No, he's dumb as dog shit. He uses violence to get his message across because he hasn't got an intellect. He thinks he's intelligent, but he forces stuff, and that's why he goes, oh, I'm intelligent. It's like, no, you're not. You're dumb. You use violence like Muhammad to get your point across. That's not doesn't prove it's right. It just proves that no matter what, you don't have the capacity to listen to anybody else by yourself. And I'm still waiting because Chronic was the first one to say, when are you going to tell everyone who your dad was? And what your dad was and what he used to do? And how you want to spin all this shit about how you're some top G and you've done it tough and all that. Like, no, just you've got to tell the whole story. You can't just go, start here without the rest of it from here. That's not how it works. You don't just get to skip it and then go from here. You don't get to do that. You don't get to lie to people like me. It doesn't work. Sitting there going, this. And I'm like, who's this guy think he's talking to? Some moron. You're an idiot. I'm good. No, you're not. You wouldn't want to come to my country. You talk all this nonsense, but you don't go to every place. You are selective where you go, Tate. We know this. You are selective. Which is a smart thing to do because you do this with your mouth and you're going to run into someone who's going to hurt you. I know you think you're top G, but you're not. You're not even close. You don't know the streets. You think you do. You don't. You have no idea. Stay in what you are, Tate. Do not come to what you're not a part of. Okay, you're not. Just because you did kickboxing doesn't mean you're a part of what we're a part of. You're not a part of it. From what we've seen and what I've heard, you are a fraud. You are a liar. You are a deceiver. You're not from it. So stop thinking you are because you had fights. That just means you fight. That doesn't mean anything else. And from what I heard, yeah, you might want to humble yourself and be a bit more honest and stop lying to people. Okay? Because Undead Chronic showed you saying you'd rather sleep with a tranny while you're talking about being a top G. That's gay. That means you're gay. And then from other things, you were watching guys beat off. And you're going to try and say you weren't when we probably know you were doing it. Well, you try and lie to people about it. You're a sicko. While you hide behind the curtain trying to make out you're a top G. You're not. All us real people know who you are. You're a scammer. You're a liar. You're a deceiver. And you think you're good because all these girls are going, look, and they got brains of putty. You're not rooting good girls. And from what we've heard and what Undead Chronic showed us of the girl that you were with, yeah, stop telling us you're a top G. No. The girls that you're with that I've seen, I've been with better looking women and I'm ugly. So you might want to tone your top G shit down when I've seen the girl you're with and I'm like, I've slept with better than that. And you say you're a top G, yeah, tone it down a bit because you're not getting top class women. You can put it down a volume because I've slept with better looking women than you have and I'm ugly. Okay? I'm ugly, Tate, and I've slept with better women than you. So tone it down a bit with your top G horse crap. Okay? I'm ugly. I've slept with better women than you. Okay? So tone it down. You're not a top G. With all that money and crap, I've slept with better women than you. and I'm ugly. So just turn it down. You're not a top G. You're not real. Your dad was somebody. You might want to come out. I'm not saying it. You can come out. You can get the spine. You can get the heart. You can get the balls and stop being a coward and tell everybody who your dad was. Okay, Tate? Stop telling us you're a top G. Come out and tell everybody who your dad was. Get the spine, get the balls. Stop telling us you're a tough man while you're a coward and can't tell everybody who your dad was. And the fact you've been sidestepping Undead Chronic for, I don't know, 5, 6 years, and he's called you out and said, how about all this stuff? And you're like, I'm a top G, dodge, dodge, duck, duck, dip, and over here and over here and over here. I'm not gonna answer the people who actually are smart and intelligent and who are gonna call me out of my shit. That's what you do, Tate. You only go against people who you know you can outsmart. But the people with brains who can challenge you, you dodge, you duck, and then you threaten with violence because you don't have the brain capacity to argue with them, to debate them because they're smarter than you, because they're humane. They don't threaten people with violence because they speak. Like Charlie Kirk, goes and speaks. Not like you. You lose an argument, right, that's who you're going to fight. That's you, Tate. And most of your stuff is just garbage. It's absolute crap. Anyone who listens to you needs to go look in the mirror and reevaluate their life. If they think that's what life is, to be an absolute prick. No, definitely not. That is dumb. We're both humans, right? Both sexes are human. What do you think would be the best thing to do as a human? To care about each other, to look after each other, not be a prick. Yeah, that's some great passing down from edge to be a prick to him because that's what they want. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty shitty information to give people. To be a shitty person, let's have a shitty world so everyone's shitty. You're an idiot, Tate. That is the dumbest way of information to give to people. Be a shitty dick because that's what women want. Because we want to have a shitty dick world full of violence and division and chaos. Great. You're such a great role model, you wanker. That is the stupidest information to give to people to be pricks to each other. How about we change the world and stop being pricks? Not continue it, you moron. You are such an idiot. I can't believe people follow you. You're a spastic. Oh, everything's divided now and it's a bit of chaos. Let's make it even worse by Tate's fucking order. What a moron. Let's be pricks and make it more chaotic because that's the Tate way. To be a prick so we make everything even worse. You're an idiot. That's not the information you give to people. Just like, how about we change that? How about more caring, more loving, more considerate? Do you want to see kids crying in that? No? Well, how about let's not be like Tate? If you don't want to see kids crying and stuff, don't be like Tate and be a prick and think that's how you're meant to be. No, I don't want kids to be like that, walking around insulting people, saying they're better than everybody else. That's not what you teach kids. Oh, yeah, let's teach kids to stomp on each other. So if I have something, I can stomp on the other kid. The Tate way. You have got to be shitting me. That's not what we teach kids. To be pricks to each other. All of you who follow Tate, go get your head examined. He's an idiot. You don't teach kids that. Oh, I'm a boss, babe. I get to smash on everybody else. No, how about you help that person up? Not be a prick. Like Andrew Tate, the prick. Thinks it's better to be an absolute prick to other humans. I'm up here, I'm better than you. Instead of picking them up and helping them out, like Jesus did when he washed the disciples' feet, when he fed the 5,000, when he helped the leper. Unlike Tate, who wants to be a prick to everybody and says that's how you should be as a man. You are kidding me. You are a disgrace to mankind, Tate. A disgrace. Saying you should stomp on other people. And then you'll try and come out with an excuse. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Yes, you do. You say if you don't have this much money, you're a piece of shit. You say that deliberately on camera. If a man's not doing this, he's a piece of shit human. Is that what you're teaching kids, is it? To be an absolute prick to others? Because that's what that sounds like. Whereas I would say, how about you love your neighbor as you love yourself and you pick other people up and you bring them with you and not be a Andrew Tate prick. Yeah, you're a prick. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a prick. I'm a prick. I'm an asshole. Don't be my friend. Yes, if I was anyone, I wouldn't be his friend. He's a selfish, greedy prick. Okay, you got that, Tate? You're a selfish, greedy prick. You're not with God. God is not selfish. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. It's better to give than receive. You think you're special because you get attention because you gave $1 million. I bet you wanted all the applause and attention for the pat on the back, didn't you? You do that all the time. You're an attention-seeking whore. And you think you're going to bribe God? You are. You are an attention-seeking whore. You're a fraud. You're a liar. You're a deceiver. You've never told anyone. Tell everyone about who your dad is. Go on. Live. Tell everybody who your dad is. I wonder if you've got the guts or spine to do it. And then they might change about all this shit about, I'm a top G. When they find out who your dad is, you won't be a top G, mate. You won't have anything to do with G's. Because G's come from the gutter. They come from the struggle. Something you did not come from. So stop telling me you're a top G when you didn't come from the gutter. Okay? Because that is insulting to people who are from the gutter. Well, you're sitting there going, I'm a top G, I'm a top G, and you've never been in the gutter. I know a lot of people like to play that game. Have you ever wiped your ass with leaves, Tate? Ever slept on the concrete? Ever had to steal to eat with tears coming down your face? That's the gutter. That's the real gutter, not this made-up gutter. I'm talking about sleeping on the concrete, having the same clothes you got for weeks and weeks and weeks, stealing to eat, quarter panel, back of the car, smash, straight in, grab the money and go. That was my life as in the gutter, crying, upset, nothing. And you want to say you're a top G? You've never lived in the gutter, dickhead. Stop saying you're a top G. You're not from the gutter. You are a fighter, and after you tell everybody who your dad is, you're going to shut up and stop claiming you're a top G. You're not a G. You're not from the gutter. You're from a very, once you tell everybody, I'm not saying it, you are going to get the heart, the balls, and the spine to tell the world who you are and who your dad is. And you can stop playing this top G horse shit. Stop lying. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of people lying about stuff they're not, what you're not from. Okay? You're from a good life. Stop trying to claim you're from this like you know what it's like. I don't care about the immigration and shit. I care about people being humane. Stop hurting people, talking about how they're such great people while they sit there stabbing other humans, saying how they're pieces of shit if they don't do this. Yeah, it's got to change. I'm sick of it. Like you get people, oh, stop reacting, stop being violent while you're there discriminating every human. Oh, that's not a way to react. How about you stop being an asshole? How does that sound? How about you stop putting other people down? How about you stopping doing that? Oh well, and then I'll uppercut you. Oh, you shouldn't be violent. And it's like this is what division you are causing by having this. Oh, we know everything and up here and down here, and it's like no one is up here or down here. Everyone is here. I believe in God, so we're all here. All have fallen short of the glory of God. No one is righteous. No, not one. Only God is good. All have sinned. That was God, what he said. But you all want to sit there going, oh, no, I'm God. I'm God. I'm God. No, you're not. You're not God. I don't see holes in your hands. I don't see you feeding people. I don't see you doing miracles. So who are you people? Sitting there all going, I deserve this, or my values that, I've done all this. You've done nothing. You've done nothing but something for yourself. That's what you've done. Nothing but something for yourself. While saying you deserve all these things, all you've done is something for yourself and no one else. While you're sitting there going, I deserve this, I deserve that. Who have you done it for? Just yourself, no one else. But you think you deserve stuff? Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. I don't know how anyone deserves anything from another human being. How? How? I don't care how much money you got and what you've done. You don't deserve anything from another human being. You don't have any standards on what someone should give to you when they're another human being. Understand that. Human being. Stop saying I deserve this. How? How? From another human being? Like, how does that even possible? I deserve this from another human being. How? They're a human being too. So if every human being's going to, I deserve, we're all going to be standing around twiddling our thumbs. No one's going to be with anybody because you all think you deserve something. But you're all human. So headbutt a brick wall, humans, because it's really dumb. I deserve this. I deserve. Everyone's walking around. I deserve this. I deserve that. I'm this. I'm that. And I'm like, really? You all seem to be by yourselves. You aren't having relationships. You aren't doing. Why? Because you all think you're better than each other, or not? You're saying it to each other that you're better than each other. That you're all. Oh, if you don't have that, you're a shit human. It's like, well, the answer's right there in front of your faces. The answer's there right in front of your faces, right? Of why relationships are failing. Because you all think you're better than each other. You all think you're better than each other and you're stomping on each other's heads instead of picking each other up and making society better. That's why I don't like him. That's why I don't like Tate at all. He doesn't want to pull anybody up. All he wants to do is trash people like an absolute asshole. And I can't believe people support him. All he does is trash people and say, if you don't have that, you're a piece of shit. No, Tate, you're a piece of shit. Okay? You aren't smart. You're dumb. You have come across as the most dumbest moron on the planet. Like that Destiny dude, dumb. Just has no intelligence whatsoever. Goes off dumb shit. I pull all these chicks, so I'm a top G. And then you go see what chicks you're pulling, and you're like, I'm ugly and I pull better chicks than you. Yeah, that's the funniest thing. You talk about how hot you are and everything. I sleep with better women than you. I can pull better women than you. And I've look at my face tape. And I've slept with better women than you, but you're a top G. You're a top bullshit artist. How about humble yourself? Humble yourself and be a bit nicer. Pick people up. Stop trashing them and saying they ain't shit because they don't have all this money. Okay? You can stop that right now because you're no better than anybody else. You are no better than anybody else. Okay? That's if you believe God, but I don't think you do, Tate. I think you're another atheist wanker. You don't believe in God because God's not bad. God is good. He is righteous. It's all in the knowledge of God. That's why when you people say, oh, God's this, I'm like, it's in the definition of God. Good, righteous, kindness, loving, caring, sharing. They all involve love. Violence is not one of them. Killing is not one of them. Standing over another person is not one of them. All that crap you talk, Tate, yeah, that doesn't belong to God. You can tell by, does it belong in anything that is good of God? No, it doesn't. But you're going to try and excuse it. Well, how about I do this? You go to the Bible, right? Where do you get your knowledge from? The tree that Adam and Eve ate from, right? That's where you get your knowledge from. Maybe go to that and understand that, then you can come to my level. Because you're not at my level. I'm way past you, Tate. I don't live of the world. Live not of the world and what's in it, or the Heavenly Father is not with you. You live in the world, Tate. You're trying to be king of the world because you're a selfish, greedy person. You are no different than the girls. You are no different. You are exactly the same. Greedy, but you need people to see you do things. What, you think I don't give to people? Yeah, I do. But the left hand is not to show the right hand what's going on. Whereas you have to put it on TV. Look at me. Yeah. You're such a tool. You like the women. I need people to see me and give me a pat on the back. Yeah, I don't see it. You're fraud. So yeah, I think I've got this pretty much out of my thing that I've had enough of him and he's wise. I want him to get the spine and come out and tell everybody who his dad was. Get the spine and to have a talk with Undead Chronic. Undead Chronic has been talking about Andrew Tate and his deception for what, 5, 6 years? And Tate goes and then tells everybody he's a top G. I mean, hundreds, thousands of people know who Undead Chronic is. Like I'm telling you, a lot of people know who he is. And when he's calling out Tate, and Tate's going like this, can't see me, I'm not here, and then try and tell everybody he's a top G while he's ducking and being a coward. No, you can't do that, Tate. If Undead Chronic's been talking about you for 6 years and Hammer, and you do not call and have a discussion with him, you're a coward, dude. You're a coward. Undead Chronic is saying, what about this? What about this? What about this? And you don't, you know he's saying it to you. It's all over the internet, so don't act like you've never seen it. If I've seen it, I know you've seen it. And Undead Chronic has been saying it. And you have never, ever called up to talk with Undead Chronic. You are like a coward, sidestepping away from him. While you tell everybody you're a top G. That's very, try and look for the word that describes someone like that. Who tells everybody he's a top G, but then when someone for 6 years has been telling him he's a fraud, never talks to him, never calls up to disprove Undead Chronic. That's the biggest one. Disprove Undead Chronic. You haven't done it. So Andrew Tate, that's pretty much sums up who you are. If Undead Chronic calls you out and you don't disprove him, it must mean it's true that you're a fraud, Tate. While you tell everybody you're a top G, a guy calls you out for 6 years, I'm counting, and you still have not gone onto his program and talked to him about it. He's called out everybody. Even Andrew Wilson talked to him. He's got more balls than you, Tate. Andrew Wilson has more balls than you. Even he talked to Undead Chronic. Even Destiny's talked to Undead Chronic. How's that? Destiny's got more balls than Tate. Even he's talked to Undead Chronic. Well, you keep telling everybody you're some top G. Destiny's talked to Undead Chronic and you haven't. Destiny's got bigger balls than Andrew Tate. Oh, I'm the top G. Destiny's talked to Undead Chronic. When have you, Tate? Never. While you tell everyone you're some top G. Well, I'm waiting for it. Like Tim Pool. I called him out for saying all this shit. And Undead Chronic for years has been telling him. Okay, Tim Pool, what about this? What about this? What about this? And Tim Pool sidestepped while claiming he's some good dude who says that a man should pay $200 for a date. What? $200 for a date? What are you, Adam chasing Eve to get kicked out of the garden? Yeah, men aren't meant to chase women. It's meant to be the other way around. You've been hoodwinked. Look at Genesis. What does it say? When Adam chases the woman, what happens? Get out of my garden. Get out. While you all say, oh, where are all the good men? They're meant to be approaching us. No, we're not. You're meant to be going after the men. Yeah. They've all spun it around. Go straight to Genesis. It's right there. What happens when Adam chases Eve straight out of the garden? It's right there in front of everyone's face. While they changed it and said men had to chase women. And what happens? You end up out of the garden because men are meant to follow God. The woman is meant to follow the man. Why? Because he's under God's rule. He can't go against God. So the woman going, oh, you're going to do all these things. Like, I can't do anything. I have to do what God tells me to do. Oh, no, that's why I'm in charge. Because God says to me, you are doing this. And the woman, well, guess what? This is what we're doing. God's rules. And everyone's like, oh, that's a bit harsh. Okay, Eve, well, why did you take the fruit from the serpent then when you were told not to? Don't be sitting there complaining and making excuses when it was you who took the fruit from the serpent when you were told not to. And then us men, because we're attracted to women, we disobeyed God and chased the woman and got kicked out of the garden. We are not meant to chase women. You women are meant to approach us and talk to us and find your man for your children. That's what you're meant to be doing. With love. None of this materialistic crap. That's not with God. That is Satan. You can tell by Genesis. Give you the forbidden fruit. Oh, what's that? Rings, jewelry, weddings, houses, cars. Here you go. Here's the bribe. And the women are like, and God's like, okay, have fun outside of Eden. Seriously, read the book. You people are blind. God has given you so many warnings. Warning after warning after warning. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich person to get into heaven. He's not saying you can't make money. He's saying, what are you doing with it? What are you doing with your heart? Most people who get money just end up being money and forget heart, forget how to be humble, forget how to consider others. They just become complete. Yeah. I'm trying my hardest. Because I grew up in Australia, we have the alphabet of swearing and it just comes out naturally. And you're just like, oh, please, God, I want to stop. But because you grew up in Australia, yeah, we got filthy mouths, man. We are terrible with language. We swear so much here. Like it's bad. Like you try and you're always saying to God, sorry, sorry, sorry. 'Cause it just comes out like you wouldn't believe. It's like F and C and S and you're just like, oh, sorry, God. But that's what you grow up with in Australia. We have potty mouths here. Terrible potty mouths. But yeah, I'm going off a bit track here. Just because that guy, yes, he pisses me off so much with his fraudness. He's such a fraud, and so many people fall for it. But anyway, yeah, I'm. People just got to stop this inhumane shit. Like, I don't understand where you're coming across with I deserve anything. You're a human, right? You don't know another human. How are you asking another human for anything? I don't get it. Oh, well, you're a human, right? They're a human. How does this human owe you anything? Understand it. You just don't. You're a human. You're just going to give me something. Who are you? You're not God. You don't just get to ask another human for something. Oh, I just no. You don't. Get that shit out of your head that you have to do this for me. You have to do this for me. No one has to do anything for you. No one. Zero. They have to do this much for you. Oh, well, if they want to be with good, you're going to end up alone. Oh, no, yes, you will. I guarantee it. We've seen it. Us men are seeing it. It's rapidly increasing. Women, once they get past 30, bam! You're losing, being single, ending up with cats, getting on the internet, blaming all the men. Blame yourselves. You did it. We didn't do anything. All we did was kept being men. And you were like, oh, that's toxic masculinity, while you're all chasing the same guy. You think we don't see it? Do I have to repeat my chorus of my song? Where's the heart at? Where's the love? Why has everyone got to be a smartass and piss me off? I want a peace, love, freedom. You're selfish, greedy, something like a demon. Lying, stealing, and deceiving, acting like I don't see it, but I do. Understand it. How did I come up with that rhyme? If it's not true, it's true. You're lying, greedy, selfish, acting like demons. You're not humble. You're not grateful. You're not accepting. You're greedy. While you sit there saying you deserve stuff. How? You have to earn stuff, don't you? Then how are you deserving on anything? You only get stuff if you earn it, and you only get stuff if it's a blessing. You have to be grateful, but you people aren't. You deserve this. No, you don't. Stop that shit. You girls who keep doing that, stop it. You don't deserve shit. Shit, you deserve zero. All this, I'm a boss, babe. That's life, idiot. Just because you're living life doesn't mean you get stuff. It's life. You have to live. Do you need someone to slap you in the face to go, it's life? Seriously, do you need someone to go and go, yeah, it's life? Oh, what do you know? It's life. What? Do you understand yet? It's life. You have to do things to survive. You don't just deserve things. I don't know where these come from. You women who keep coming out like, oh, you have to do something. I just look at them and go, keep talking. Keep talking. Why? Because it ain't going to end pretty for you. I'm not one of these guys that lets people disrespect me. You have no right to disrespect me. I do not disrespect women. I even said that to the ladies there. I go, I don't know what I've done to you women. I've never gone near you. I don't assault you. I've got no criminal record, nothing for that stuff. But you hate me for no reason. Hate me for no reason. Oh, because my dick's not this big. Oh, better hate you. You look like that. Oh, hate you. Oh, better hate you. And I'm like, you're hating me for no reason just because of the way I look or my dick's this or this. Like, that doesn't even make sense to hate somebody like that. To hate somebody like that because of that. I'm just like, wow. You hate me because my dick's not down to the floor. I don't have this much money. That I'm ugly. You hate me? Oh, no. You hate me for no reason. Because of the way I look, or my dick's not down to the floor. Like, that's a pretty shitty way to hate somebody. That's what it is. You hate me for no reason. Because abracadabra, God didn't make me some way, so that means hate me? Make that make sense? And like, we don't hate, you do. If you are taking my body parts, how I look, and that's why you don't like me, that's hating me for no reason. That is hate. That is the definition of hate. Not liking someone because of the way they look, that's hate. For no reason. You hate me for no reason. I mean, you probably hate me now, like Andrew Tate would hate me. I don't care. That guy's a wanker. I mean, I love him. I love him because God wants me to love him. I can't hate him, but what he does is pretty disrespectful and just wrong, and I just think he's a tool. But with all this other stuff, man, you hate me for no reason. Just because of the way I look. Just because my dick's not a certain size. Just because I don't have a certain amount of money or my car's this or that. You hate me? You hate me. That's your reason for hating me. Oh, no, that's hate. That is the definition of hating somebody. That is the definition of hating somebody. You don't like the way I look? That's hate. My dick's not big enough? Oh, that's hate. That is hate. Understand it. That is hate. You hate me for no reason. You hate me because of the way I look. You hate me with all these things. That's pretty piss poor to hate somebody just for that. I mean, I don't hate anybody. I just stay away from you because of what you say. I don't want to be around that. What, be around being insulted? Like, no. But you hate me for no reason. You hate me. Think about it. You hate me for no reason. You hate a human for no reason. Just because of the way he looks or what he has, that you hate me for that. That's pretty mean. It's pretty crap. It's pretty inhumane to hate somebody just because of the way they look, just because of the size of their dick, just because they don't have all this money. You hate me. You hate me for no reason. Thanks a lot. God bless you too. Praise Jesus. And you wonder why I'm the way I am. Because you hate me for no reason. You hate me for no reason. That's pretty piss poor. Praise Jesus. It's my fault for the way I'm acting, but I will go pray because I love Jesus. He's the one who keeps me alive from killing myself for this piss poor, hating world. Hates me because of the way I look. That's pathetic. And he's, oh, no, no, no. You once you don't like someone because of certain thing, you hate them. You hate me for no reason. That's not very nice. You hate me for no reason. God bless you for it. Thank you so much. It proves everything I need to know. Praise Jesus. God bless.